So in this video I want to go over the fastest way to get your best in slot weapon, which is your Siren weapon. Now this is really actually easy to do, and it doesn't really cost a lot in material. Main thing is it does take a little bit of time if you're doing it the cheaper way. So essentially what you're going to do is go to the Forge Keepers in Jadestone Village. So you'll see right here. You want to join their crafting guild, and you can pop up the crafting window by pressing L on your keyboard. Now what you want to do is start crafting these weapon designs. So when you'll start, you'll be rank 1, of course, and then all you need to do is gather the material below and then submit the order, and you can do multiple at a time to get higher points to get to the higher ranks. Now in order to craft the Siren weapon, you need to be rank 3, and I will go over how to get this material in a few moments, but I want to talk about also is if you want to speed it up, you can spend more gold, but I don't really recommend it because it does add up very quickly. So for example, right here you have the very first rank 1 weapon design, and it only costs 10 silver, but it takes 3 hours. Now you can speed it up and get it done in 5 minutes, but costs 1 gold. And again, this will add up a lot over time, so I actually don't recommend doing this way unless you're just really impatient, but it does eat through a lot of gold, especially when you get to these tiers where it costs 3 gold to make 1 in 5 minutes. Versus 8 hours to make 1 in 40 silver. You know, that is a big difference. And every time you get a new rank, it unlocks the weapon design for you free, so you don't have to like get this recipe or anything like that. Once you get to rank 3, it will unlock the Moonwater weapon design, and then when you craft this, it will craft a Siren weapon for you. So you need normal metal, element powder, jewel powder, and then you also need wood fragment. Now if you do have silver from completing all the side quests, you can actually outright buy the material from this vendor right here. You go right here, click on him.
We only accept approved currency, no zenny or
normal
bits.
Metal for 10 silver. He has the jewel powder, element powder, and then also the wood fragment. Now the other method is you'll have to be doing some farming, so you'll have to farm for the element powder and jewel powder. What you can do is when you get accessories like blue tier or even purple tier, you can salvage them, and you'll see that you get different jewel powders depending on the accessory. If it's like a blue tier weapon, you can salvage it, and then you get the element powder, which is what you get from weapons. If you don't have that, you also can go to this vendor right here.
Looks like you've got a pretty
Click
useful
on this
item
tab right
there.
here.
Do you want to trade it for
Right
something
there.
of mine?
And then you can exchange 30 broken crystals for 10 of whatever fragment you want, either the wood fragment, the jewel powder, or the element powder. And you can buy 5 of these a day, which is actually not too bad. And you get the broken crystals from what I mentioned earlier, salvaging weapons, accessories, or even soul shields, so you can farm like field bosses. Like for example, if you look at my soul shield right here, if I soul shield right here, which obviously I don't want to do because I'm using it, but if I was farming the world bosses like Pinchy or something like that, I can salvage and get 3 broken crystal right here. So getting the material is not really that difficult. It's just going to take either a decent amount of farming because you have to salvage material to get the powders, or you can just outright buy them from the vendor right here if you have silver. So maybe if you want to just do more side quests, because side quests actually give a decent amount of silver.
You take it easy.
I know the ones up to Moonwater Plains for level 45 gives around over 30 gold. So obviously this is a way to get a decent amount of wealth in the game just by doing easy side quests. The other method that does involve crafting is you can get to level 45 and start doing your faction quest. These are located in Misty Woods, and you can teleport to whatever tent you are depending on what faction you are. And then you'll see down here there's different quests you can do. So let me talk to these guys right here. I already completed them, but they're really easy to do. The only one that requires you to work with your teammates is there is a boss that spawns that has a lot of HP. So that one you will have to party with members, but obviously a lot of people are trying to do it to complete their daily quest, so you can just group up with people pretty quickly. Other than that, they're really easy. You can just like collect material, kill some mobs that honestly don't have a ton of HP, so it's not really that difficult to do these every day. And then when you do them, they give you these rewards right here, and these are really good, but the main thing you're looking for is the Moonwater Plains faction token, because you can exchange these to craft your weapon. So kind of like my past video, if you guys watched it, is like the Cinderland faction tokens, but this is just for Moonwater. Same type of concept though. Once you get enough of these from doing your dailies, you can exchange them for a Moonwater weapon design or accessory, and then you can go to your tab right here, Transmute, and then you can see you can craft a Siren weapon with the Moonwater weapon design. Or if you want the accessories, you can craft a really good accessory like the Siren earring, necklace, or ring. Now this is going to take a little bit more time because these are restricted to dailies, but it's one way to do if you don't want to do crafting and you don't maybe have the materials to gather, or you don't want to farm like crazy. You can take it a little bit slower, do the main storyline, and then just do these dailies, and you will be able to make a Siren weapon within a few days max, just casually doing it. That's really the video. Let me know if you guys have any more questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one real soon.